Hello there, guys. Welcome back to the channel and to another Fenix Airbus A320 flight. I want to welcome all of you guys aboard this Alaska flight 1469 service from Las Vegas, Nevada to Los Angeles International Airport in the state of California. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be taking this route specifically to showcase iniScene Los Angeles, which in my view is the very best rendition of Los Angeles for flight simulation. Really, iniScene has really stepped things up since their last Ibiza airport, and they've been producing just really gorgeous scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And of course, it goes with our flight today, a giveaway. So one of you guys on the stream today will be a lucky winner of a copy of Los Angeles Airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Want to welcome all of you guys to this live stream. I hope you are well. We have with us today Margus. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for your support and for being here this evening and for being a VVIP member here at the Q8 Pilot channel. We have Exxon. Welcome aboard. Fly Siddiq. Welcome, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us. We have also Jerry Jordan. Welcome aboard. Tukas 679er, welcome aboard, my friend. And we have with us today also David White. Hello, my friend from Fresno, California. Welcome, my friend. Very glad to have you. And of course, Rand Cooley, my dear friend and moderator here on the Q8 Pilot channel and a VVIP member. Thank you very much, Rand, for your support. Sergio, welcome aboard and thank you for your support, my friend. We also have with us Cliff. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us. Good luck to you on the giveaway, my friend. And Adam1740, welcome. Glad to have you all in this live stream. To enter the giveaway, folks, all you need to do is type exclamation KLAX, which is the ICO code for Los Angeles International. I decided to do the Phoenix today because I think a lot of you guys have asked me to do a flight previously on the Phoenix. And I then went and I think made something else. I think it was an X-Plane video. So today I decided to do this flight aboard the Phoenix, although I still prefer the PMDG even after all the updates to this aircraft. But nonetheless, you guys want the Phoenix, so we'll do the Phoenix today. Our flight today is, as indicated, Alaska 1469er. This is a real world flight, and the registration number of our aircraft today is November 844 Victor Alpha. We are going to be cruising at a final cruise altitude of 30,000 feet, and our approximate flight time is 40 minutes. All right, let's get started, and we're going to head over here to the electronic flight bag. And the first one we're going to do, we're going to go, I've already imported the flight, as you can see, KLAS to KLAX, and we're going to go to the ground services. And let's see here, we need the GPU, we'll leave the chocks and cons for the time being, and the door, everything here looks good. Let's go to mass and balance, and we are going to load the aircraft instantly so that we don't waste too much time. Boarding is now complete, and everything is set. Perfect. All right, you can see the jetway is being driven away now, and we can go to the overhead panel. And from the overhead panel, we're going to turn on battery 1. I love the sounds on this A320. They're very, very well made sounds, and it really does provide for that extra level of immersion. External power is turned on, and we're going to come over here, turn on the cruise supply and the ground control. And we're going to move up and set the ADIRS to nav mode. Beautiful. And then we're going to come down here, arm the emergency lights, arm the fasten seat belt and non-smoking signs. Nav lights can go on. We're going to go ahead and turn on our fuel pumps as well. Fuel pumps are on. Everything here is good. Everything over here is good. And we're pretty much done with the overhead panel. So let's bring up some lights to our displays. There we go. sounds are exceptional on this A320. And cancel the master caution. Let's go ahead and increase the brightness of our ECAS. All right, and on the other side as well. Excellent. By the way, I know a lot of you guys are waiting for my settings guide for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I tell you guys, I have been extremely busy at work. It's been extremely stressful the last couple of weeks. So I will try my best to... The video is final, so I have collected all the test results. And I'm ready to, to start recording the video. I just haven't really had the motivation after work to do so, just simply because I come very exhausted. But hopefully in probably this coming weekend, I'll have it ready and post it for you guys. All right, there are a few tricks up my sleeve, and I think it will help improve performance for a lot of you guys. So stay tuned for that. All right, so let's go to the Mach 2. And we're going to go to the ATSU unit, and we're going to go to the AOC menu, and we're going to go to flight initialization here, and we're going to go init data request. So that's initialize data request. As you can see, we have the correct date and UTC time, and now we have the flight information. As you can see, flight number, departure, arrival, and the alternate, which is Ontario International Airport in California. We can go back here and go to the received messages. We still don't have the load sheet, so that's okay. We're going to go to the init page. We're going to go ahead and request the flight again from the aircraft management computer. And we have everything here. We are Alaska 1469. And the cost index for our flight today is 5. Cruise altitude is 30,000 feet. And perfect. We have everything here, and we're going to do an iris init, align on reference, confirm the alignment. And let's clear that, and clear that. Perfect. Let's go to the return, and now we can go to our flight plan. We'll come back here and set the fuel and everything. We're going to go to KLAX, and the departure today, according to our SimBrief flight plan, is going to be out of runway 26 right, and we are going to be taking the Radier 2 departure. That's the Radier 2 departure out of McCarran International. And we are, let's see, which transition? The black transition, which is this first one here. And now we can enter that into the Mach 2. All right, let's go to KLAX or LAX, and we're going to set our arrival. The arrival today is going to be at runway 24 right, and that brings us from the land side. I was hoping that we'll get a, the other runways coming from the seafront. But that's okay. Equally nice approach to runway 24 right. So let's do ILS runway 24 right, and we're going to be doing so through the Angel 4, which is this one here, and the transition is going to be the Shatner transition. That's the one, Shatner, and we're going to insert. And now we have our flight plan here, looking good. All right, let's take a quick look at our flight plan. We're going to come here and set this to plan, and we're going to step through our flight plan to make sure there are no discontinuities and that everything looks, pretty good. Yeah, all look good. Straight in approach into KLAX. All right, we'll switch this back to ARC. And we're going to set the range here to 10. Let's go ahead and hit the magic button and set our altimeter to 3006. I'll get you guys the weather in just a minute. Altitude is set. All right, let's go ahead and do the initialization of our weight and balance and all that good stuff. So we're going to go to the next page, and now we can go to the electronic flight bag. We have 133, that's everything in pounds today, because obviously we are flying in the US of A, so everything is in pounds. So 133.5, let's see here, 133.5, and then we're going to select 30.1, 30.1, and that's here. Block fuel today for our flight is 10,555, so 10.5 is good. So we're going to put 10.5. Actually, we can put 0.55, that's okay. There we go. It will approximate that to 10.6, and now it should start calculating the information for us. In the meantime, we can go back to the MCDU and to the ATSU unit, AOC menu, received messages, and now we have our load sheet. We're going to go ahead and accept that load sheet, and now our flight plan is pretty much complete. Let's bring up some lights here, shall we? Some floodlights, maybe not so much. Let's see, I think that's good. And panel lights. All right, very good. And now we need to put the performance data. So let's come here and let's go to the electronic flight bag departure performance. And from here, we can simply select sync the load sheet, and it will sync everything we're going to do with the packs on today for departure. And we're going to sync the weather and calculate, and that should calculate the... one of the things I like about the Fenix is this electronic flight bag. And as you can see, we have a V1 of 136, V rotate 140, and V2 140. All right, so 136, 140, 140. We're going to go to performance, 136, 140, and 140. Brilliant. The transition altitude in the United States is 18,000 feet. We're going to go back here, and we are going to look at our flaps. Flaps 1 down 0.3 with a flex temperature of 58 degrees Celsius. All right, so 1 down 3 down 0.3, and we're going to enter that here, and the flex temperature is 58 Celsius. Brilliant. All right, so we are done with the setup here. Let's come back to the overhead panel and turn on the APU. We'll just wait a little bit for the APU door to open, which it is now, and we're going to start the APU. Perfect. We're pretty much ready here to start the push, and I want to welcome in chat today with us. We have Jerry Jordan. Welcome aboard, my friend. Q8, in your last Ryanair video, you forgot the hard landing. Oh. Okay, maybe I'll remember it today. Let's see here. We also have with us today Randy Gallardo. Welcome aboard, Randy. Glad to have you with us. Sammy Tech Cookie, welcome aboard, my friend. Hope you are doing well. German, just wanted to thank you for your videos. I have learned a lot from you. Unfortunately, I can't view them live, but I always see the replay. Today I can be live here with you. Well, Chairman, thank you so very much for your kind words and for being with us this evening. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. We have also Solomon. Welcome aboard, my friend. Good luck to you. We have, ladies and gentlemen, Magnus Norvik, the CEO of Threshold, in the house. Welcome aboard, Magnus. Glad to have you with us. Diego, welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you with us. All right, looks like the APU is available, so let's go ahead and turn on the APU, and we're going to kill the external power. Let's go ahead and turn on the beacon lights on in preparation for pushback out of our position here at McCarran International. We're going to go back to the ground unit, the ground elements, or the ground equipment. And we are going to now remove the GPU. We are going to remove the chocks, and we are now ready to get the GSX to push us back in preparation for taxi, and takeoff. Perfect. All's looking good. And we are in position now, and just look at the beautiful scenery here of Fly Tampa, Las Vegas. Very, very accurate rendition of Las Vegas, Nevada, and of the airport. This trip is absolutely breathtaking. They really nailed it, Fly Tampa, on this Las Vegas scenery. Very, very nice indeed. We have Air Knowledge. Welcome aboard, my friend, and Rafal. Glad to have you. Matt Johnson, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Thank you for your support, being a VVIP member here at the Q8 Pilot channel. And Jerry, you are a very kind person. Q8, I'm going to guess your age and tell me if I was close or not close. I think you are 25. I was 25 exactly 23 years ago. So there you go. You do the math. All right. Okay. So everything is looking good, and we are ready to push back. So let's go to GSX. And we're going to select prepare for pushback and departure. Departure clearance is requested. And we should get the ground services now to... There we go. That's our guy there. Or gal.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
All right. So am I. Beautiful, beautiful scenery of Fly Tampa, Las Vegas. And just, guys, wait until you see Los Angeles. I mean, gee, it is just really a beautiful rendition of the airport.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
I've been to, so those two airports I'm actually very familiar with, both McCarran International and Las Vegas, and Los Angeles. Those airports I have been many, many times to in real life. In fact, Los Angeles is an airport that I flew in and out of in smaller planes. So when I used to charter planes in the States, we used to fly Cessnas. And we used to fly those Cessnas into Los Angeles, so it's an airport that is that I'm very familiar with, even up from the air. So yeah, today we're in for a treat from iniScene, and to add to it, they are giving away a copy. So the copy today is courtesy of my friends at iniBuild or iniBuild, and we're gonna do nose to the right. Okay.
Release parking brakes.
All right, parking brake is released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, and we have clearance to start our engines. We're going to start with engine number 2, and there we go. All right. What a beautiful aircraft, the Fenix A320. Brilliant. Services today, ground services provided today by United. Just gorgeous. She walks a little funny. Just look at that. Here's the turn. So that's our departure runway today. Once we are at Los Angeles, what we'll do is I'll bring up also FSLTL and try to answer any questions you guys have on that as well. And it will be nice to see some aircraft parked at the gates and some aircrafts taking off and landing at the airport as well. So, yeah. All right, let's start the engine number 1. Perfect.
Set parking brakes.
All right, and parking brake is set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Let's go ahead and confirm engine start for GSX so we can be out of McCarran. Confirm.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
All right. Perfect. All right, so we have the second engine now coming up. We can set the, here so you guys can see what I'm doing. We are going to set the auto brake to max. We're going to come down here and select engine mode. Let me just make sure the engine is started. It's still starting, so let's just give it some time. We're going to arm the speed brake, and looks like we now have a good start on the engine number 2. Almost stable. We can see the EGT now rising. It will stabilize at about 540. There we go. Engine is available now, and now we can set the engine mode selector back to normal.
Disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
APU bleed can go off.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
All right. Thank you very much for your service, and we can now turn on the nose light to taxi. Runway turn-off lights are now turned on, and everything is good to go. We're going to come down here and set the transponder. Since we are flying offline, so suffice it to say that we'll set the transponder code to 2000, and we'll set it to TARA. And we have with us gear down, locked. Welcome aboard, my friend. Good luck to you. And GX, welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you here with us today on stream, and good luck to you all on the giveaway. Again, we're going to be giving today one copy of Los Angeles, but what I'm going to tell you guys is I'm going to be running a giveaway very soon here on the channel, and I'm going to be providing you with a host of sceneries for X-Plane as well as Microsoft Flight Simulator. So if you haven't yet, hit that like button. Please hit that like button for me, and turn on the bell notifications so that you are notified of the latest streams, videos, tutorials, guides, and giveaways here on the Q8 Pilot channel. All right, so everything is ready here, and parking brake is set. We have our lights set. All is looking good. Let's go ahead and release the parking brake. Parking brake is released, and we're going to set our view here, and we're looking good. Let's release the parking brake, but before we do so, we can actually do full up, pull down, pull left, pull right, pedal. Where are my pedals? All right, full left, full right, and the taxi checklist is complete. Parking brake is released. We're going to set flaps to flaps 1 for departure. Takeoff config. We're going to click here, and all right, so let's see. It's complaining about something. All right, now it's not complaining. It does that. I think there's a problem with the setup of my throttle quadrant, and for some reason it doesn't like it. But yeah, we're looking good, and here we go. Just look at that beautiful wing view. I love the sounds of the Fenix A320. Brilliant. The visuals are just outstanding. Excellent. How about we bring up FS Realistic? Let's do that. Should make it a little more fun. Just look at the beautiful scenery here at McCarran International. All right, let's not get too carried away with our external views there. Let's bring the aircraft back on the center line of the taxiway. And yeah, that's our runway right there. Captain Guillaume Fontes, hello, my friend. Welcome. Thanks for being here. And it looks like we have iniBuilds. Good evening. Hello, iniBuilds is here, guys. They are in the house. Please make sure you tell them hello. And be sure to visit the iniBuilds store for some excellent scenery, including that of iniScene Los Angeles. Truly an ultra-realistic scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator. One of the very best renditions. In my view, it is the best rendition of Los Angeles for Flight Sim. Just incredible airport with incredible details and, quite surprisingly, optimized for performance too. So you really can't go wrong with iniScene Los Angeles. The three airports, my three favorite airports from iniScene is Los Angeles, Ibiza, and San Antonio. Those are the three I absolutely adore from iniScene. They're just the best, really. Excellent airports by iniScene. All right, we're coming up here to the runway 26 right, which is our departure runway. We're going to turn on the landing lights. Nose light to takeoff, and we're going to turn on the strobe lights. Wing lights can go on as well. Everything is looking good here. Do we have a message here? What does it say here? Weather. So weather, it doesn't matter really if we turn it on or off because it is inop. But for completeness sake, let's go ahead and turn it on. Everything else looking good, so let's go ahead and give it some power. And let's depart Las Vegas, the city of lights, and let's head over to the Golden State of California. Yay! With an airline speaking land, I also speak. All right, here we go. Guys, if you haven't watched the King Air, the analog King Air stream with Captain Guillaume Fontes, please do so. Very, very informative. I learned a lot of things from the captain during that stream. So if you haven't, be sure to go and check it out. All right, we are ready for departure. Runway 26 right here at, you can just look at the beautiful scenery here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. All right, so let's take the power to 50%. All right, power set. All right, there we go. Manflex SRS end runway. Looking good. Let's bring it on the center line. Some wind there. 136. V1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gears going up. What beautiful looking scene here out of McCarran International. Right, we're looking good. Just absolutely breathtaking. Beautiful departure out of McCarran. Right. And thrust climb is now set. We're going to begin our turn. And let's see here. All's looking good. Autopilot 1 is engaged. Right, speed brake, disarmed. Flaps up. The spoiler is still armed. Oh, we're good there. Alright, company message landing light, that's fine. We're going to put this here. Everything's normal. All the aircraft systems are now normal. And we can increase the range. Let's take a look at some wing views there. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Definitely, Captain Guillaume, the roar of airliners is just amazing. I also, by the way, I shared the same thought with you there, Captain. I really love GA aircraft. I think they're just a lot more fun to fly. But what I've noticed mainly in flight sim, you know, folks are really interested in. They're really interested in the airliners, in the big planes, and the most flown aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator today is the Fenix and the PMDG 737. Those are really the favorites now for folks, and I understand that, of course, because there is something about the big planes. It's just really marvelous to see human progress and what we've been able to achieve, and just seeing a huge piece of metal flying up in the air is something. So yeah, but I do love GA aircraft a lot more. Rafal says, can't wait for the, yeah, I am waiting for those engines as well. And it is the City of Sin. Yes, Jerry Jordan, you got it right. You got the math right there, my friend. I am 48 years of age. In fact, I just turned 28 on September the 25th. So, yeah. So, just a little bit, guys, on what's coming up on the channel. We are at 10,000 feet, so let's go ahead and turn off the landing lights and the runway turn-off light and the nose light as well. We can kill the wing lights as well. Let's go ahead and relieve the passengers and cabin crew. There we go. All right. Perfect. We are looking good. Let's just take a quick look at the... Matthew just came with a 2-month membership here at the Kuwait Pilot channel. Thank you very much for your support, Matthew. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Matthew. I really appreciate it very much. So we continue the climb to 30,000 feet, and this is what things are looking like here. Just look at the beautiful desert of Nevada. Like I said, I've flown this route many, many times in real life, both in an airliner and as well as GA aircraft, quite a bit, in fact. Right, we're continue our climb now. Everything is looking good, and per design intent, all aircraft systems are operational, and nothing to worry about. Yeah. So, just a few things on what's coming our way on the channel. Definitely, I know that a lot of you guys are waiting for the complete settings guide for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and this time around I'm going to approach this video in a slightly different way. I'm going to cover everything that I've covered in my previous videos that are still valid for Sim Update 10, and also the things that are no longer valid for Sim Update 10, so that you might, tweaks that we've made before that are no longer working in this after Sim Update 10. And what I'm going to do, instead of explaining, because there are a lot of videos that tell you what each setting does, but what I've spent most of my time doing in this specific video guide is looking at the settings that affect performance the most. And then I came up with different settings for you guys, so for a high-end machine, for a mid and low-end machines, so that you guys can maximize the benefit from the video. I'm going to be sharing with you also everything, including media control panel settings. So that's one thing I plan on doing. There is some excellent X-plane aircraft that has been released. One is the Viper Jet by Aerobasc. Now that aircraft has not been built by Aerobasc for realism or anything like that, but it's built for fun, and I'll tell you guys, it is immense fun to fly the Viper Jet, which Captain Guillaume has given me a few pointers on the aircraft. So we're going to be doing a review, full review of that aircraft. I'm going to be showing you, of course, everything from the modeling, the texturing, the sounds, and we're going to take it for some, short flight around in the UK, and we'll do some aerobatics and things like that and have fun with it. Also, I will be revisiting the SWS Kodiak, or SimWorks Studios Kodiak, which is a really, they've updated this aircraft now, and I think all the updates made to it really warrants another look at the aircraft. It's just really incredible GA aircraft for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And the same goes, by the way, for the Cessna 414 Chancellor by Fly Simware. Again, a lot of updates, and it really does warrant taking another look at the aircraft. Alright, 20,000 feet, 430,000, 10,000 feet to go. And by the way, the descent, we will begin the descent towards Los Angeles shortly after top of climb, as this is a very short route, and it should be a rather beautiful approach into Los Angeles at runway 24 right. And yeah, let's take a look here at the outside real quick. Here's a wing view for you guys. The scenery in Microsoft Flight Simulator is just really second to none. And I think this has also helped developers develop very, very realistic scenery for the sim. So, yeah. We have with us the commentator. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us. Sammy Tech Cookie apologized. Does someone actually know why Ortho4XP is downloading elevation data? And that does happen sometimes. It depends on the site where you're downloading. So just try to switch from the config file. You can change the country where you're downloading, and that should help you. Just select something else. I think it's not, you don't change the actual name of the country, but you select the mirror by changing the numbers, if I recall correctly, and you should be able to get around that. The beautiful South California desert, absolutely, David. The desert in California, everything in California is beautiful. Of course, guys, I've lived in California for many years, so I'm a little biased there. I love California, and I love Fresno, California, to be specific. I've been to LA many times. It used to be our kind of weekend break location. So we used to go a lot to Santa Monica, and Santa Monica has this really very famous boulevard. So there's Santa Monica Boulevard and Wilshire Boulevard. Those are two very famous boulevards. Now, we used to like to drive over at Wilshire Boulevard, and we take it all the way until we reach the seafront, and we park the car, and we go to 3rd Street Promenade. Beautiful place to be if you're ever in Los Angeles. Now they have something new. The Groove is the new place that you can go to in LAX. So if you're ever there, definitely make sure that you visit the Groove. It's a very nice shopping area with restaurants and good fun for the kids as well. But if you're, if you just want to do like a night with with your wife or girlfriend, whatever the case may be, it's a nice place to visit. And I've done a lot of reviews of their restaurants there as well. So I live in okay, you're not too far, Jeff. Yeah. Just count the U.S. I love the U.S. altogether. I mean, I like L.A. I like specific areas in L.A. I don't like downtown Los Angeles because it's really, the traffic is just a nightmare. But I do like Santa Monica a lot, and I do like the southern parts as well. The drive to San Diego is beautiful. And I remember with one of my friends, we actually drove to San Diego, and then we chartered a small Piper 28, I believe, and we flew back. He was a certified pilot, and so we flew back from San Diego to Los Angeles in a Piper, and it was a lot of fun. We landed actually at Santa Monica Municipal Airport, not Los Angeles. But it was definitely a lot of fun. Oh, Magic Mountain. All right, David. Yeah, I know exactly where that is. Yeah. Well, folks, we are approaching our cruise altitude of 30,000 feet, and we're going to begin entering the destination information for Los Angeles shortly. Just a breathtaking scene here out of the cockpit window onto the Southern California desert. Just absolutely beautiful scenery, and I really can't wait to get to Los Angeles to show you the beautiful iniScene Los Angeles International Airport. Just really just a beautiful airport. Yeah. Love California, but already 5 years ago. Oh, you've been in California, I see. Orange County south around Newport to San Clemente is the best. I haven't been to that specific area, but Orange County is nice. Orange County is definitely very nice. And guys, as a reminder, again, iniBuilds is the Q8 Pilot official partner. Please do visit their store and look at the beautiful scenery that they have for Microsoft Flight Simulator and X-Plane 11. And hopefully X-Plane 12 will update soon. And yeah, I do have a few videos for X-Plane 12 that I'm going to be doing and sharing with you guys very soon. Alright, we are at 30,000 feet, and if we look here at the McDo, again it says here enter destination data, because we are almost at top of descent. So if we go here and put performance, we are in cruise, we are about 42 nautical miles from top of descent. It's a very short flight, but that's to our advantage because we want to take a look at Los Angeles, right? All right, so let's go to the weather information. The weather information at Los Angeles, 300 degree 4 knot wind for runway 24 right. Few clouds at 1,000 feet. The current temperature is 23 Celsius, and the altimeter is 299.6. Well, so things are pretty cool. We shouldn't have any problems there as we arrive. So let's go ahead and enter the destination information. QNH is 299.6. That's 29.96. And we enter that here. The temperature is 23 Celsius. The current wind is 300 at 4 knots. Right, 304 knots. Transition altitude is 18,000 feet in the United States, and radio altimeter 250. And we are now ready. We have all the information set up in the McDo. We are ready for top of descent, and the initial approach altitude at KLAX for runway 24 right is 2,000 feet. So we're going to reset the MCP altitude to 2,000 feet. And we're going to begin the descent shortly, as you can see here. Let me show you just this here. All right, so you can see here that the top of descent is coming pretty soon, and we have Talvin just super chatted. Is it Swiss franc? Thank you very much, sir, for your kindness. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Alex, hello, Alex. Welcome aboard from the Netherlands. Thank you very much. Greetings to you, my friend. Glad to have you here with us on the stream. And thank you very much for your support, being a VVIP member here at the channel. I appreciate it. All right, so everything's looking good, and we are on our way now to Los Angeles. And let's go ahead and take a look at the outside. There you go. Just look at that. Breathtaking. And the Fenix actually adds to to the immersion. It's just really beautiful aircraft. Just look at that beautiful wing view there. Hey Rob, welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you very much for being here this evening, and thank you for your support being a VVIP member. I appreciate it very much. And as a reminder for those of you who are just joining the stream, there is a giveaway going on now for a copy of iniScene Los Angeles, courtesy of iniBuild, the Q8 Pilot official partners. All you need to do to enter the giveaway is type !KLAX, and you'll be able to enter the giveaway. Hey Captain, how are you? I'm new to MSFS and was wondering, in my settings, there is an AMD filtering setting, while I only use NVIDIA 1080 Ti. Oh, that has nothing to do with AMD, the processor AMD. That's something to do with actually aliasing. So it's got nothing to do with that. So we all have it. I have it as well. And good luck to you guys. Just joined the giveaway. Good luck to you. And while you're entering the giveaway, please go ahead and hit that like button for me as well. All right, we continue. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at. Let's take a look here. That's the top of descent. Excellent. Looking good. We'll do a nav descent today, and we have a super chat.
Thanks for all the awesome content. Whenever you are in NL, I'll buy you a coffee.
Oh wow, Alex, thank you very much. Just super chatted 10 euros. Thank you very much, sir, for your generosity and your support. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you very much, Alex. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. All right, we're making our turn. We are close now to top of descent. Ladies and gentlemen, just look at the beautiful view ahead of us there as we approach Los Angeles, California. Just absolutely beautiful mountain range here in California. Hassie, hello, welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us. All right. So we're going to begin the descent now, and the initial approach altitude for KLAX 24 right is 2,000 feet. That's already set. We are ready, and what we are going to do is let's actually take a look here real quick. So we are top of descent in 1 nautical mile. All right, perfect. And we are going to come down here. Let's remove that. And let's begin the descent. We're going to do a nav descent. All right, so there we go. We've begun the initial descent towards Los Angeles International Airport. And we're going to set the fasten seatbelt signs and non-smoking signs to on. All right. Excellent. A few clouds, really at 1,000 feet as we approach Los Angeles. Not a biggie. Again, for those of you just joining, the weather is quite calm. 300 knots, 4 knot, 300 degree wind. Visibility is 10. A few clouds at 1,000. The temperature is 23. So a very pleasant evening into Los Angeles, California. And in the meantime, we can enjoy the beautiful mountain range here in California. Just look at that. Beautiful. I remember driving through from Los Angeles to Fresno many times during weekends. And I love it when you go through, what was the name of the... I can't recall the name of the small city that I used to pass by. Just as you come down from the mountain, there was a city that Lebec. Lebec is the name of the small city, and Lebec is just right after the mountain. And as you go up the mountain, come down, the view is beautiful during dusk. It's just really a breathtaking scene, especially when there's a little bit of clouds. It's just really a beautiful sight in California. I do definitely miss my days there. Yeah. I was, by the way, recently in the States. In 2021 was my last visit to the States. But it was a fleeting visit. It wasn't a very long visit. I was there on business. So I was in Florida. And I didn't really get to do much. I was in D.C., Washington, D.C. for a short while, a few days, and then we went to Florida to do a course, and then of course I headed back home, so it was not a very long stay. Again, good luck to all of you guys who've entered the giveaway, and we continue now our descent. Let's go ahead and take a look at the outside real quick. Just look at that, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful looking scene here from this altitude in this beautiful Alaska livery. Very, very nice. Looking good. 22,000 or 2,000. And as soon as we clear those mountains, then it's going to, the airport is going to be somewhere right over there. Yeah, I think somewhere over there is the airport. And of course, as soon as we land, we'll take a look at the airport. We will also be rolling out the giveaway after landing. So good luck to all of you guys. Beautiful. Jerry still wants us to do a hard landing, and I think that is going to kill the immersion for a lot of people, Jerry, but let's see. Let's see. It does look very realistic indeed, and I think the texture work on the Fenix is one of the best I have seen. Really, they've done a really good job on this aircraft in all departments. So in terms of the the texturing, the graphics, the realism, system simulation. Really very fine aircraft from a fine developer. All right, hello Los Angeles. We can see that beginning to enter the city here. We can see now the buildings and the roads starting to show. So we're getting close to the airport. If we look here, our flight plan, that's the decel point. So we're not too far. We're at 18,000 feet. So we're going to go ahead and set the altimeters. All right. And the altimeter at Los Angeles is 29905. So let's go ahead and set that to 29905 and 29905 on the first officer side as well. 29905 is now set. All right, perfect. We're looking good. And we make our way now towards Los Angeles, 17,000, about 15,000 feet to go. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on our landing system now on both sides. Landing system is turned on. Here's another look at the external view. It's absolutely breathtaking. Look at that view there with the aircraft. Nice custom views from Fenix in this version. And back to the cockpit. Beautiful. Hello, Chris. Welcome aboard and good luck to you. We're looking good. And we continue the steady descent towards our destination. I wonder, I read in an article that Santa Monica Municipal Airport is going to close down in 2027, I believe. So I'm not sure if that has materialized, or is this still the plan, or has that subsided now? But I heard that that airport will be closed because of the proximity to. So two reasons. One is the proximity to LAX, and the other reason is that area has witnessed some really has witnessed some residential development, and it has become a bit noisy. So that's what I've heard. Maybe you guys who live in California can confirm that. Thank you very much, iniBuilds, for the reminder. Yes, guys, you will need an iniBuilds account, a store account, that is, in order to claim your prize. So make sure that you have an account with them, so that if you're the winner, we can very quickly transfer the airport to your account. And it's a good idea to have an iniBuilds account because they've got great scenery. So, yeah, I by the way, if you were to ask me which scenery you should get from iniScene, I would recommend the following three. iniScene Los Angeles, iniScene Ibiza, and iniScene San Antonio. Those three airports are amongst the best rendition from iniScene. Just beautiful airports, very, very detailed, very immersive, and all three of them are extremely optimized for performance. So even if you are on a mid-range machine, those scenery will not bring your PC to its knees. Of course, depending on your settings, but those are the ones that I definitely recommend. Those are the ones that are, they have the Q8 pilot seal of approval and, my highest commendation. So don't think twice. Just go get those three airports. You'll have absolute fun with them. Right, we are now approaching Los Angeles, and we're looking good. We are at about 250 knots. Are we below? We are below 10,000 feet. So we are going to go ahead and turn on the landing lights. Nose light can go to takeoff, and runway turn-off lights are on. We're going to also turn on the wing lights. We are now pretty close to Los Angeles, and we're looking good. Our altitude is good. Rate of descent is acceptable, and everything is looking fine and dandy. Brilliant. Right, we're gonna arm. We can leave that now, and we can worry about it later. One thing I remembered is we want the flight control replay. And by the way, or actually the developer asked me not to say, so I'm not going to say anything. All right, yeah. Something related to flight control replay, but you know, we'll just leave it for the developer. We'll give the developer the the leisure of announcing it. So I'm just, man, I have to be quiet. All right, but we are going to use we're going to be using the updated version of Flight Control Replay, which works perfectly well with the Fenix and PMDG. So not in terms of the instrumentation, so it would not bring the instrumentation exactly to the same status, but in terms of the aircraft behavior, flaps, gear, spoilers, then it's, you know, it actually does replay everything exactly like it was in the flight. Right, we are getting pretty close now to Los Angeles. We can see the localizer needle here. We are at 6,000. We're looking good. The airport is right ahead of us now. And what we can actually do is we can engage the approach. Well, let's go ahead and engage the approach. And we continue the descent now. You can see the aircraft is also decelerating. And what I'm going to do, if the approach phase isn't activated, we're going to go ahead and activate it. All right, here we go. Activate, confirm. Right, we've activated the approach. Localizer is captured. Right, and we're aligning with the runway now. Looking good, 5,000 feet. Beautiful. All right, here we go. We are on the glide slope. We're going to go ahead and lower the landing gear now. Actually, let's go for laps 1. That's probably too soon. All right, let's arm the speed brakes. All right, I'm going to go ahead and lower the landing gear now. Landing gear is down. It's going to help us reduce speed a little bit. All right, let's reset our view. We have the runway in sight. As you can see, we are now coming direct to runway 24 right. And speed check, laps 1. Perfect. Just look at this scene in front of us, guys. What a beautiful approach into Los Angeles International Airport. We are on the glide slope and localizer. Speed check, laps 2. Looking good. Speed check, flaps 3. Let's make sure the spoiler is armed. Actually, flaps full. Right, that will take it to our final approach speed. We are looking good. Right.
2,500.
2,500. We have the landing lights are on. Seatbelt signs and fast and non-smoking signs are turned on. Cabin crew is notified. Speed breakers are on. Flaps full. Landing gear is down. 3 green. And we are cleared to land. Runway 24 right here at Los Angeles International Airport. What beautiful looking scenery here as we approach the airport of Los Angeles. It would have been, by the way, a lot more, spectacular had it been an approach from the other way, from the seaside towards the airport. But this is equally a beautiful approach into Los Angeles, and yeah, we're looking good on the glide slope and localizer. We're at the final approach speed about 140 knots. Look at the the lights there, the runway lights there. Look at that. Beautiful. We're looking good. Yep, that's the stadium right there. Beautiful. Just looks exactly like Los Angeles. Gee, coming to the airport, it feels very nostalgic for me because I've done this approach so many times in real life in general aviation aircraft. But it's very, very nostalgic just looking at this scene. It looks so realistic. Very, very well done airport by iniScene. And now we can start seeing the buildings there. Oh, I did not record.
1,000.
All right, let me just very quickly do something here. Oh, come on, please save it. All right. I don't know if it's saving or not, but let's go ahead and disconnect the autopilot. Right, autopilot disconnected. My aircraft. I was busy recording, getting the flight control replay to load. Just look at the scenery there.
Think rate.
Yeah, that's what happens when you forget about your flight control
100
replay.
above.
All right, we're cleared to land.
Minimum.
Light slope. Light slope. Light slope. Light slope.
40,
Too low,
30, 20.
terrain.
Retard.
Bit of a floater there.
5.
And touchdown. Reverse screen. Welcome to Los Angeles International Airport. The greatest rendition of Los Angeles for flight simulation. Manual braking. Woo, beautiful. Landing rate 230. So that was a bit of a firm landing. Creative Content, thank you very much. Just coming in with 10 memberships here at the Q8 Pilot channel. Thank you so very much, sir, for your generosity and your support to the channel. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. That was, yeah, I think I was fiddling around with the, what do you call it? Flight control replay. And at 1,000 feet, it wasn't a good call. I should have probably just skipped the... let's retract the flaps. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The iniScene Los Angeles International Airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator. One of the greatest sceneries I have seen for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And by the way, I'm not just saying this because I'm an iniBuild partner. I truly, truly believe this airport, based on my experience, this airport is absolutely beautiful. And the amount of detail is just crazy. It's just so very well done. Everything from, you know, the ground textures, the signage of the airport, the buildings, the decals, we'll see also the clutter on the airport is done so well that makes this really one of the best sceneries available today for Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're still getting good frames, pretty smooth. You know, I'm not seeing any jitters or anything like that, although we are in the Fenix A320. And yeah, I do have, I do have quite a robust machine. But again, just really beautiful airport altogether. We're just going to park the aircraft somewhere here, not to make this a very long taxi. So we're just going to bring it here, and we'll visit the terminals in drone mode and take a look there. And some of the terminals are actually modeled as well in this scenery, which makes it just absolutely breathtaking. All right, here we go. We're going to just park the aircraft here. We're going to take a look at the replay, and then we're going to take a look at the airport. Let me set the parking brake here. We're going to leave the engines running so that we can do our replay. So let's go here and say load. And there we go. That's, let's see, it's not allowing me to load for some reason. Unfortunately, guys, although we've almost made a big mess out of the landing, it's not allowing me to load. Did it load this time? Looks like it loaded this time. I'm not sure. Let's see here. I'm going to click on replay.
Terrain
ahead.
There
we go. All right.
Pull up.
Perfect. All right. Let's just fast forward this a little bit. I think from right here where it starts getting interesting. All right. Let's play there. And let's go to external view. It takes a little bit of time to load things. There we go. Now it's loading. And that's the stadium to the left there. Just look at that, folks. Let me go to cockpit. And, all right, let's do that. Maybe that would help. All right. Yep, that helps. Okay. Look at that. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Creative Content has just given another 10 memberships at the Q8 Pilot channel. Thank you very much, sir, for your support. I really, truly appreciate it. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. That's our approach. Just look at Los Angeles International, guys. And we'll leave it there, so you guys can really see the airport. Oh, I think it ends here for some reason. Oh no, what happened? Flight control replay just gave up on me. So I'm not sure what's going on, but it just gave up on me. Is it active pause? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think it just gave up on me. So, here's what we'll do. That's okay. You know what? I'm just going to exit this flight, and I'm going to come back. We'll just park the aircraft somewhere, because I do want to show you this this airport. It's just a brilliant, brilliant airport. Unfortunately, the replay didn't work. No, it wasn't a crash. I think it's a flight control replay got stuck somewhere. So that's okay. We're just going to put the aircraft, where do we want to put it? We can put it like somewhere here. We can take a look at the gates. All right, here we go. It happens with a flight control replay. We'll wait for the next version, next update. Hopefully they'll iron out the rest of the issues so that we can really enjoy. I've had no issues, by the way, with it in previous version, but I think as I started typing the name of the file, I might have hit like a non-English alphabet by mistake, and it didn't want to save the file. I forced it to save the file, so it did save the file eventually, but it looks like the file was corrupt. So that's okay. We're going to take a look at the airport now, and once we are through with the airport, we're going to be, rolling the giveaway. But just let's take a look at the airport first. Believe me, it's worth the wait, guys. It's really worth the wait. All right. So let's say okay. Let's cancel this out. Let's go to drone mode, and let's close GSX. All right, and let's go up. Oh, where did it? It took us to, oh, come on. It took us to Las Vegas. All right, let me just go back one more time. I was just in the, looks like in a hurry. I didn't pay attention to the ICO code. I'm used to X-Plane because X-Plane always loads you up in the last airport you were at. Obviously, this is not the case with all right, here we go. Anyway, it was a nice firm landing. I hope Jerry's happy with the hard landing. It was a hard landing. We'll put the aircraft here at gate 54 Bravo, set as departure and fly. Perfect. And by the way, guys, one of the things I really like about this airport is the night lighting. It's just so well done, and it looks just really phenomenal. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please hit that like button for me. And be sure to turn on the notification bell button so that you are notified of the latest streams, guides, tutorials, and giveaways right here on the Q8 Pilot channel. Also, please, as a reminder, be sure to create your iniBuild store account so that if you are a winner, you'll be able to receive it immediately to your account. We are going to be rolling the giveaway right after we take a look at Los Angeles International. Right, just loading up here, and we should be ready in a little bit. Shouldn't take very long. All right, here we go. Los Angeles, we're gonna go to, let's close GSX, and let's go to, now the first thing you'll notice is, look at the beautiful texturing of the ground here, of the actual apron area. Look at that, just so detailed. It looks just phenomenal. Look at that, very. And by the way, all the aircraft positions are accurate as per the charts, airport charts. Everything is just really fantastic, very well done. Just look at those beautiful buildings, and this is what the actual airport in real life looks like. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful rendition of Los Angeles International Airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Look at that. Just look at the beauty of how this airport looks, and the sim, it looks exactly like the real airport. Look at that here. And you can see we're going to take a look at the terminal, but first let me just show you the airport. Again, you can see all the taxiways, all the markings, all the buildings are properly and accurately built and placed. You can tell this airport has really gone through massive work from the scenery developers. Just look at that. Just all the entire, by the way, entire airport is built, so there isn't anything that is left out here. Of course, I don't know how the entire airport at Los Angeles looks like because I haven't been to every part of the airport, but at least the parts I know are very well modeled in this scenery. Just really excellent, excellent. Just even look at the part, even the air conditioning units are, are modeled. You can look here. There's a FedEx building, and just wow, look at that. Just look at this beautiful rendition of the airport. Here, let's go, and I'm going to increase the speed a little bit. Here, I think that's good, and there we go. There. Let's take a look here, and as you can see here, incredibly detailed airport by iniScene, optimized for performance. So an airport of the size of Los Angeles would be very difficult to land with Phoenix with like 40 frames, and that's what I'm getting in the Phoenix aircraft. And the Fenix A320, I'm getting 40 frames with my settings, and you guys know my settings are quite high, and I'm getting about 45-ish with the PMDG. So that's very good. And now just look at this, guys. Look at the buildings. Everything is modeled accurately, placed beautifully, and I just love this airport. That's the famous LAX signage there, as you can see, and the hotel. So they've actually modeled the area near the airport as well. You can see the palm trees there, and that is, by the way, true to life. Those palm trees are there in real life. And we'll zoom in a little bit now, and we'll take a look. That's the Marriott right there, and yeah, look at that. The Hilton. Wow, look at that. Just absolutely breathtaking. Very, very nice airport, and really job very well done by iniScene. And now we're gonna just go here, and we're just gonna look at the just driving through here through those beautiful palm trees and heading over to the airport. Look at that. Even the signage, look at that. The arriving flights, baggage claim, everything is just modeled to make this airport so very immersive. Just look at, again here, the signs. 591 Century Airport Parking and Leasing. And you've got all the signage here. And look at the resolution. I mean, as I come here, now I really feel like I want coffee, Starbucks. So yeah, I think they've just done a tremendous job with Los Angeles. Really an airport that is worthy of just spending the time and taking a look and appreciating what the developers have done here. Look at that. Again, beautiful. The resolution is just amazing, and you can see here all the signage. You can see there's Delta and United advertising there, which is again true to life. Of course, it will change with time, but it's there. And of course, we have the control tower, which is a treat to look at. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go inside the. Come on, look at that, guys. Look at that. I mean, this is just fantastic. Look at that. I mean, you can just sit here. You can turn on your FSLTL and, just have fun watching the aircraft from the control tower. That's beautiful. That's just really, really job very well done. I mean, look at that. I love the details. Just incredible details in this scenery. Very, very nice indeed. All right, so another thing that I want to show you in this scenery, which I really like, is the modeling of the terminal here. So let's just go down here and let's go. All right, we're going to begin here, and we're going to go inside, and just look at that, folks. Look at the details inside. I mean, the Rolex advertising, everything is just modeled so well. It makes this just really look at the beautiful building here. I've got the departure and arrival signs as well. Just beautiful airport. And look at that. Look at the details. Wow, look at that. Just absolutely breathtaking. Beautiful, beautiful rendition of the airport. And this is the shopping area and the restaurants and all that good stuff. Everything's just modeled. And this is really an airport. And by the way, this is 20 pounds. I think it's 1999 pounds. Currently available only on the iniBuild store. but it will be made available through the Sim Market store as well, but it will always be cheaper if you buy it from the iniBuild store. So my recommendation is to get it from the iniBuild store. Just look at that, guys. Really beautiful. I'm just really speechless. Look at that. I mean, the entire airport is modeled. This entire terminal is modeled. All the interior, the glass work, the reflections, the details, even the carpet. Look at that. I mean, that's exactly, by the way, the carpet used at KLAX. And of course, here we have the gates there. Very, very accurate. Everything is modeled accurately, and it's just really beautiful. You've got the KLAX buses there as well. Just really beautiful rendition of the airport. And yeah, there you have it. Los Angeles International Airport by iniScene for Microsoft Flight Simulator. All right, so another thing I want to show you is the night lighting, which I think is, by the way, exceptional. And I think they really spend, you know, a lot of time looking at this airport. Let's change the time here a little bit. There we go. All right, so that's the nighttime at LAX, and this is beautiful. This is just wow. Very, very accurate night lighting. And performance stays pretty solid, even with the night lighting, just look at that. That is just beautiful. Just imagine you're doing, you know, an approach at night into LAX, and you see all these beautiful lights. Let's actually do this. Let me go back to, we're just going to go back a little bit here, and we're going to simulate as if we are coming into LAX here. Just look at that. Look at this beautiful scene here as you come into land at the airport. Just absolutely breathtaking airport. I love it. I just absolutely love it. Look at that here. I especially like the lights here near the control tower area. I think this is just exceptionally well done. And this is exactly, by the way, how the airport looks like during nighttime in terms of the lighting. So very, very nice here. This is, again, true to life. The lighting is done very, very well. And everything just really adds. The taxiways, I'm not sure this is the right color. So it looks a bit off to me. Maybe my, you know, to the best of my recollection, maybe this is not exactly what I remember as far as the lighting of the... I know they're green, but they somehow look different. It could be it's a limitation of the sim. I don't know, but they kind of... the markings are very accurate, by the way. But maybe the light's a bit off. But it could be just me. I don't know. But overall, I think the airport just looks fantastic. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it right here. So, and now, ladies and gentlemen, all right, let me see here. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to leave it here. And now, folks, it's time to roll the giveaway. Does it work on Xbox? Gee, I don't know. Hey, Dave. Dave, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you very much for your support and being a VVIP member here at the channel. I really appreciate it. And thank you all for for being here this evening. And thank you very much, creative content for the 20 memberships that you've given away here at the Q8 Pilot channel. All right, let's go here. I think this way you can take a look at the airport. Let me change the time back so you can, again, while we do the giveaway, you can also admire this beautiful. Just look at that! Wow. By the way, we can bring it up FSLPL. You know what? Let me do that for you guys. We'll bring up the aircraft, then we'll roll out the giveaway. So to do this, we're just going to come to the injector, and we're going to say start. And then do I want to change anything here? No, we don't want to change anything. That's fine. All right, just go ahead and inject the traffic for us. All right, so we'll leave it there. And now it starts injecting some traffic into the sim, and we'll start seeing, some of the aircraft spawning here and there. And in the meantime, we're going to go and do the giveaway. All right, there was, by the way, an update to the injector earlier today. So let's see, why are we not getting any aircraft there? All right, there we go. Now we can see the aircraft spawning. And yeah, now we can see them here. Yep, the airport is definitely being filled with aircraft now, as you can see. Perfect. Lovely. By the way, I do have a tutorial on FSLTL if you guys want, AI traffic. And by the way, it works perfectly well with Los Angeles Airport. So yeah, so we have the traffic now. Now we're going to go to the giveaway. And thanks, Captain and iniBuilds, for this great presentation. Well, thank you, sir, for being here. I really appreciate it. So we're going to go now to the giveaway. And let's see here. Let me refresh this page here real quick. I'm going to give you the total count in the giveaway. We have, ladies and gentlemen, 55 entries into the giveaway. 56 just now. So I'm going to go ahead and close the entries. And the entries are now closed. So you will not be able to enter the giveaway anymore. And let's go ahead and roll the winner of the giveaway, ladies and gentlemen, in 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Hassie. Hassie is the winner of the iniScene Los Angeles Airport. Hassie, are you with us in stream? And if you're with us, please do identify yourself so that we can sort you out. And if you're not there, then unfortunately, we're going to have to roll again. So that is the thing on the Q8 Pilot channel. I'm waiting for Hassie to come back to us. And if he's not there, then we're going to roll it again and find out the winner right now, today. All right, because... All right, let's see here. Let's roll. All right, let's go ahead and roll. There is no Hassie, unfortunately, so let's go ahead and do it again in 3, 2, 1, and pick a winner. The next winner is X-Plane Fan 867. X-Plane Fan 867. If you are with us here, please identify yourself. X-Plane Fan 867. Are you there, my friend? Yay! Congratulations! X-Plane Fan 867 is the winner of the iniScene Los Angeles International Airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator, courtesy of the Q8 Pilot official partners, iniBuilds. Sir, all you need to do now is to take a screenshot of your YouTube page with you logged into your account and send it over to info@q8pilot.com and with the email address. So make sure that you either include the email address that is associated with your iniBuild account in the email, or just send me from that email, and I will be in touch with my partners at iniBuilds to sort you out in no time. Congratulations once again to you, X-Plane Fan 867. It's been a lot of fun. I want to thank all of you guys for being here. I want to thank all the moderators who helped moderate this chat. I want to thank also Captain Guillaume Fontes for making us stop here. And of course, my heartfelt gratitude to my partners at iniBuilds for being here this evening and for graciously offering the Q8 Pilot channel members a chance to win a copy of iniScene Los Angeles International. It's been real fun, guys, and it's time for me to hit the sack. So until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for tuning in this evening. Stay safe, and bye-bye for now.